Hello everyone, so my name is Meera Yadav and in this video I'm gonna tell you about how can you learn this language. I'm gonna tell you how I learned this language to this extent that I'm speaking right now. So although I'm not a pro in learning, I'm not a pro in this language, but I'm gonna tell you how I reached to this extent that I'm in right now. So basically the journey started from my 8th class where I used to cram some vocab, basically few basic vocabs that I used to cram, kitchen vocabulary, mortar, pestle, and spices, something like that. I used to cram like a few basic things that everybody should know. So my journey started from my 8th class where I used to wonder about this language. I used to fascinate about this language, like what this language is all about, and how can I learn this language, how will I be able to learn this language. I actually didn't join any coaching to learn this language. The journey started but I was not that much consistent to this language. But when I entered my ninth class, I was very dreadful of entering in my 10th class, because I used to think that if I will not be able to learn this language, then I will not be able to get good marks in my 10th class. So this, I think, this was this fear of getting good marks in 10th class that helped me to learn this language even more consistently, even with more enthusiasm. So basically I started learning this language. So the first thing that I did, I because I was not having that much vocabulary that I should have. If I talk of about that grade, so you should have vocabulary that you are having those kinds of test book, then you should know the each and every meaning of your textbook. So yeah, so I started learning, like I started reading my textbook line by line, and I used to underline those words on which I used to fumble, or I was not aware of those words. So and I used to search them in Google. Just simply I used to search the meaning of them on the Google, and I used to get the meaning, and I used to write it down over there with pencil. And because I used to revise my chapter 3 or 4 times, so this is how it also helped me to just store them in my mind. I just stored them permanently in my mind because I used to revise them 3 or 4 times. So yeah, this is how I enrich my vocabulary. I think my vocabulary is not that much enriched, but yeah, it's that much enriched that I can talk to someone with quite good confidence. I just inculcate that habit to myself, and that habit really helped me a lot. Second thing that I used to do was basically when I was able to understand NCERT textbook very easily, then and I learned those vocabulary in just fitted those vocabulary in my mind. Then the second step that I used to do, like I used to practice English. Like I used to communicate to myself in front of my mirrors, or I used to record myself in the phone, and after that I used to watch my videos, and I used to basically point out my mistakes, like where I'm doing mistakes, because this is how you learn from your mistakes. We should never have this fear of making mistakes, because this is how you learn this language. Everybody, because when we were young, we also used to make mistakes, when this is how we learn to walk. Basically we used to fall, but this is how we learn to walk. So the thing is that you should not have that fear of making mistake. You should make mistakes, and this is how you learn from your mistakes. So I was not having that fear that I'm making mistakes, that it's okay, I'm gonna improve them. And I worked on that part. Even right now I'm not in that condition. Like I'm not a pro, as I've already told you. I'm not good at English at all. Still I'm learning, still I'm practicing, still I am learning the grammar part of English, because I think I am a little bit of bad at that part. the thing I just want to say that really helped me. Like I have seen a lot of changes in myself. Like earlier I used to be like I won't be able to speak this language, or I won't be able to speak it very confidently. But I think I'm in now in that state that I can speak it quite well, even though I'm not good at this language. But yeah, I can speak it, I can understand it. This is one of the um, main victory that I would say that I have made. So